I know that no one's going to be on right now because this is so beyond my normal time. This is so beyond my normal time to stream. I am so sorry, guys. There was so much that I did today. Some of you know that I can't talk about some of it online. I had to go to the vet today about goring and had to handle some stuff at home. Just an absolutely insane day. And I was like, no, but I still got to get on stream. It's worthless if I don't get on stream. So, hello everyone. I am hoping, I should actually say on Discord that I'm on now. That would be helpful. Because I know that if I'm outside of my Athena, honey. I know if I'm outside of the time frame. Natanya! I don't know. Might be a Thursday. She's taking care of the kitty. Ah, so everyone's waiting for it. I don't know if they got the alert. I'm going to let them know, Natanya. How are you doing, baby? I'm live, kids. Live, not love. Live! God almighty. How are you today, darling? How are you doing? Hello, Hunty. Look. I waited till you're early. Bitch, you out of school now. You no longer have the chitlins to deal with. Mother is annoyed today. Mother has had a very... Here, Athena, the children love seeing you. Let them see you. You're all right? You need to live, laugh, love. Thank you. Very funny. In case you guys don't know, I was trying to type live on Discord, and it was not working. I kept typing love. Very annoying. I'm early to your stream, though. That's true. Usually you come in late. Usually you come in very late. You guys, I have good news. Yeah, Athena, badass of the arena. Yeah, I don't know if I said it right, but yes, I know what you're... I know what you did. Hunty and her epic. Are you happy up there, darling? Yeah. I'm glad you're the one that chose to be with me today because I need you on stream. Mother is in another small, tiny, micro controversy. By my standards, guys, this is a small one. But it annoys me because out of all the controversies I've been in, this one is so out of left field and so annoying to me. Actually, it was a play on words, live, laugh, love, like going live. I know, darling. But also because I kept typing it in the... Never mind! Never mind. Anyways. As all of you know, if there's one thing Starson knows, it's cats. Yes, Dante? What? The reason for my expensiveness in life. What? If there's one thing your girl knows, you all know this. You all understand it. From when me and Haramara did the animal streams. Oh God! And from just like my entire life. No, you don't get it. I'm funny. I know, Kibby. I know. You guys know from everything. Apparently, me just passing on the genuine knowledge I have, case in point, like what I had to do to get this bitch to not be a bitch, has offended the delicates of Instagram. I even made sure to post a link because they're all up in my stories watching them. So I made sure to post a link to my live. So if they are that desperate to say how evil and mean and condescending I am, I can actually be it live for them. No, you see, because there's a girl I follow online, and she has been fostering a lot of cats, usually kittens. Unbeknownst to apparently the entire general public, kittens, even feral kittens, tend to be a lot easier to rehab. Why? Because kittens instinctually want to trust something that gives them food. That is an instinctual thing. They want to trust that because it teaches them that is their mummy. That is their mother. That is their parent. That is their food bringer. So they inherently will try to trust that more. Meaning, any interactions you give that animal, because they're a child, because they are young, and because it is instinctually in them to want to trust that, They do more. Woman, what have you done? You just opened the floodgates, face drop. Listen, we don't know. It was not, listen, this is nothing like the Asian talk. This is nothing like what happened on Twitter. We're not talking millions. We're talking maybe 10 or 12 people. This is not the same thing. So it's really not as bad. It is really not as bad. By star sign controversy standards, this is more, I would not even speak about it because I've gotten other controversies lately. Hello, Axel. Boy. Oh my God. My original, I'm so disappointed in you. I know I'm not as controversial as usual. I've got my 2 most expensive animals in this room right now, and both of them are black. Gorian's competing with Axel to be the most expensive bladder issue. I don't care, it's rando people. Rando Delulu people. Yes, if you guys want to know the backstory in length, you can go onto Discord into... I know I'm late! Shut up, Chris! You can go onto my Discord and drama screenshots, where I shared screenshots of a lot of the Delulu and just angry people. Axel, mommy's gonna be loud, you gotta get down. The girl that I follow, she is recently stepped into the cat rescue scene. She originally did mostly dog rescue. And when she did rescue, she is a foster. So she has a dog and she fosters other dogs. But recently, she has stepped into cats. Now, no, woman, what? What, Fresh? I'm confused. I'm disappointed in you. I'm confused. Heroic Princess. Oh my God, no. Fresh, you need to explain better. What is so disappointing? I am confused. Hello, Quiz. I hate you. You are confusing, mother. But anyway, so this girl, oh my God, I still got Umi's bowl up here on, God almighty. You ain't getting fed yet, kids. So, don't invite these people. Ma'am, they are not coming on the stream to talk. They're going to be in the chat. I don't want these bozos here. I do. One, that is more views, ma'am. Hello. That and that crazy... Oh, please. He can't see my stories, ma'am. I block him every time. He made more accounts, by the way, guys. He literally made an account that was called Cassandra, we know where you live. And I'm like, no, you fucking don't. Off topic, says waiting on folks to get in here. Did you see the food abomination I sent you in DMs? I want you to really ask yourself that question, Hunty, and think about it. Do you think I checked? Do you really think I checked? Especially with a food abomination, the last thing I want is to be nauseated. I don't want that. Not interested. Not delighted at the idea. Nope, 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 nope. But see, I don't mind Annoy Star. Thank you. I don't mind if these people come in the chat. I invited them to. I was like, go ahead. Ask me in real time. I will show you the difference in being condescending. Wow, that reach. Yes, he is. He is so still at it. Did you send her that? Why? No. So, okay. You know what that means, Hunty? I am not going to look. I'm not going to look. Because Fresh just warned me. Don't look at it on stream. I ain't looking at it at all. So now I can't open your private messages on Discord or Instagram for a while. I might have to have Starman go and look and then have him take it off for me. Because that's a nope. That's a no, ma'am. No. But any hoodly. So back to topic. The girl recently took on... She looks just like Calliope, this cat. You guys all know Calliope. It's just food. It is never just food. Because then I imagine eating the food. And then I get disgusted. And no matter how much weight I need to lose, I don't want to be nauseated not eating. That's worse. Hi, Benji. Your birthday's on the 27th. Well, happy early birthday. We bullied the British so much over it. Is it the fucking beans on toast? Because that's still nasty. That's beside the point. So, this girl recently stepped into it. This cat looks just like Calliope. And, fun fact, she is 10 times as feral as Calliope was. And 10 times as anxiety-ridden. And I have watched this girl. She has the greatest and best of intentions. Sweet woman. Loves animals, wants nothing but the best for them, is going about it all wrong. It is going about it all the wrong ways. At least with this cat. Because the methods she is using can work on some cats. You have to adjust the method for the cat. Most of the cats she gets, she traps them in one room. And they're usually just shell-shocked from the shelter. This cat is not that case. This cat is truly semi-feral. And it's a very non-aggressive cat, but if she keeps pushing, she can become aggressive. How do I know? Meet the formerly not aggressive at all, became semi-feral cat that I had to turn back around. You all know our little Spice Meister, Athena. Ah, baby. How she meows like that but never did when she was younger because she developed feral tendencies because she was not allowed to have enough space on her own. And when she was not allowed to have enough space on her own, she decided she was going to take that space back. So Athena, when I got her back, this was impossible. See this? That's her face. That was impossible. I could not do that. I could never just reach out and touch her. Yes, I know, my vocal girl. Come here. See this? This was impossible. See this? See? And that's even pushing it. I know. I'm using it as a demonstration, my lovely girl. I know. Shh. What a good girl. You're still purring for Mama, though, aren't you? Yeah. What a good girl, Athena. And mind you, how long have I owned this cat, guys? How long have I... a thugga. How long have I owned Athena now? I've had her since 2022. And it took 2 years of trust building with her. Orion, knock it off. 2 years of trust building. One of her in the crate. And I still couldn't kiss her for the longest time. And then another year of just her being used to being out of the crate. She had to decide on her own we were worth trusting. That's the end of it. Now, she doesn't leave me the fuck alone. She's mad I'm not petting her. There you go. I know. I'm coming back over. I know. Such an angry little girl. Such an angry little girl. What a good girl. And the problem with this girl is, so she's got a cat that does not want physical touch. She doesn't want to be held. She doesn't want to be pet. She doesn't want to be confronted. She wants to decompress in the space she's been given. How I know this is I watch. Whenever this girl walks into the room, this cat immediately plants herself as low to the ground as possible and recoils till she's flat against wherever. I know, baby. I know. I know. You're so sweet when you want to be. You mama's little bipolar baby. A grumpy toddler. Yes. Yes, you are. Aw, angry whale kitten. Insert Discord mod joke. Oh, God. M'lady. And, you know, Athena, when she doesn't want me to give her the attention that she wants, or makes me think she wants, she will let me know. Come on. Come on, Athena. Come on. All the way. That's a good girl. If you want to sit on my lap. Good girl. She wants to sit on my lap, but she wants to sit on my lap the way she wants. So I'm trying to balance this out. All right, go back up. But baby, you can't sit. There's no lap for you to sit on. There's too much of me. Here, I'll give you my arm, as much as my arm as you want. Hey, Dylan. How you doing, honey? So she will walk in and she'll use a really hi. Hi, how you doing? And the thing is, that works with dogs. High-pitched voices like that, which, like, I'm not faulting the girl. She doesn't know this. We perceive that as a sweet and kind voice, but it's high-pitched, so it hurts cats' ears more. It's not as pleasant. Lower tones. Bringing yourself down to a low level. They have very sensitive hearing. And so the lower your tone is, the more gentle your voice is. Don't do a because that's a little too much right now. Do gentle, neutral tones, so that way the cat can relax and unwind and feel safe. That's the first problem that I was suggesting. I was also suggesting she shouldn't touch the cat at all, because what she is fucking doing, and I'm trying really hard not to get annoyed about this because people keep acting like I'm a jerk for saying it, is she's taking the food right in her hand and shoving it right at the cat's face. This cat literally recoils from her. It only takes the food because I think she is highly food motivated. But it has gotten to the point because what she was doing was she was going above the cat's head and scratching the top of her head to the cat constantly hissing, repeatedly hissing. And then in the comments we read, because everyone said go under her chin. Oh, well, when I go under her chin, she tries to bite me. Then newsflash, stop touching her. She is telling you in every way she can, do not touch me. I don't want touch. And when you do that to a cat, when you do that constantly, what you are doing is telling that cat, I will not let you feel safe. It may not be your intention, but it is what you are doing. You are telling that cat, I will push your boundaries. I will keep taking up this space. I am not going to give you your space. And if you want even the most basic of sustenance, you are going to have to come through me. And that is it. And in a cat that already came from the shelter, was already aggressive, was already terrified, that is the last thing you should be communicating to a cat. And how I knew it was really bad is today's video, when she's not in the room. Hello, my name is Ben. I believe Ben's the one that leaves the unhinged stuff on here. Listen, you can take a horse to some water, but you can't force it to drink. Same logic goes with every creature. Exactly. And what she's doing is, the cat at night, and this is how I know the cat will flourish, is she just gives her space. When she's not in the room, the cat eats. When she's not in the room, the cat grooms herself. The cat plays. She takes full possession of the room. She walks around confidently. She looks out the window. But the moment this girl walks in, the cat runs from the location she was in, and she gets to the highest location in the room. Now, it takes a lot for a fearful cat to trust you more than a very large predator. Right. And mind you guys, this is on day 8. She's only had the cat for a week. And the entire time, every day, she repeatedly every day will go in and push the cat's boundaries. And that's why it's not working. You need to take time. You have to wait at least one solid week where you don't look at the cat, you don't talk to the cat, you don't interact with the cat. You can walk in the room and be a neutral party, where you move around and you don't look at her. Why? Because then the cat feels invisible, and that's where the cat wants to be. They want to be invisible. They want you to not notice them because then they feel safe. Because what are cats? Cats are obligate carnivores. Obligate carnivores are predators. And predators always fear other predators. Always. And whether you like it or not, you are another predator. That's what the cat sees. It does not know. People, all rescuers have the same problem. The biggest issue we have with a lot of rescue people is in their minds, why shouldn't you love me? Why shouldn't you trust me? I just took you from that big bad place. Okay, but they don't know that this is not another big bad place. It's calmer for the moment, but you keep going into her space. You keep interrupting it. You keep disrupting it. That is not safe. You're desperate for the cat to want to like you. It will never do so if you don't give it a chance to decompress. She's not an idiot, Chris. She's young and she's wide-eyed and she believes that all cats are the same. That's the only thing I can think of. And she gets very distraught because one of the days she pushed the cat's boundary so much, the cat pissed and shit itself in front of her. This is normal for a anxiety-ridden cat. This is very normal for an anxiety-ridden cat. But here's where the problem comes in, because the creator is not the issue here. The creator is the commenters. Did I say the creator is the commenters? That's not what I meant. The issue is the commenters. She puts out a video, and then I, as you all know, with my 18 fucking cats, 34 total rescued in the last 15 years. That's not including all the cats that I've helped before I moved to North Carolina, but I digress. In my expertise. Because one person said, where'd you get your degree? Show me a fucking degree in cat rescue. Like, shut the fuck up. And they get mad at me. They have gotten mad at me. Guys, I didn't even swear in these comments. I didn't even swear. And I tried to soften because, as you guys know, I say honey, I say baby, I say babe, I say all those words. So I made sure to include it as a way to be softer. Oh no, that was me being condescending. Because they don't see it as, it's okay, honey. They see it as, okay, honey. That's what these assholes want. And all their egos are bruised. And if you are here from there, guess what? Yes, you too. If you are here because you got mad at me on these threads and you think that I was some jerk, it's because your ego got bruised. Because you think when you were watching Kayla's videos that, oh, that's what I would do. And now your ego is hurt because I'm telling you, guess what? That's not the right way to do it. And the funniest part is, I'm getting other rescue people coming into the comments and agreeing with me, telling me that everything I said is spot on, that it's not insulting, that it's not bad. And people are still getting mad. They're not saying a word to these people, but they're still getting mad at me. And I realize, again, it's because they see information that they didn't know as an attack on them. Which is just hilarious to me. I literally had one of them, I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read what I wrote verbatim to you kids, okay? Let me lower the volume because a lot of the videos, oh look, 6 more comments. Bet it's going to be a bunch of people telling me, yes, exactly. Because the creator has not said a word to me. The creator hasn't said one word to me. The weirdest thing people told me is that I should have sent this in private message. And I'm like, that's weird. Why would I do that? Why would I private message this girl? Because one, she has hundreds of thousands of followers. This is valuable information I'm giving. And it should go to everybody. There are other people watching this getting inspired to be rescuers. They should know what's going on. So this was the second comment I wrote. I will go to the first one. I had to find that comment. This was 3 days ago, almost 4 days ago now. I said, again, I think you are pushing physical touch way, way, way too soon. Most cats don't like touch from strangers, especially not ones in high anxiety states. You gave her more space and today, that was great. But I could see her preparing for your attempt to pet, and she didn't want it. You have to give it time. Cats can take from 9 months to a year to adjust and decompress. One cat I rehomed, I wrote rehomed, but it made it to removed. One cat I rehomed took 2 years to act as affectionately with his new owner as he did with me. And that was Julian. I don't know if you guys ever heard about him. After Bob died and after I rescued... hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, my brother called. He was asking me about something about my grandmother. Because as you guys know, my grandma was just a gem. Well, I've got this one as a semi. I can show him. He's trying. His wife does not believe him. Philip's mother-in-law, I know you're always watching my streams. Or at least you watch them later. You can tell your daughter that I am confirming, like right here, that is my underdress. Like little poof dress for the white dress that your son-in-law was talking about. I have a little pile of photos right here. I can't find the professional one that my brother was talking about. But my grandmother didn't allow me to wear non-dresses for special events. I had to wear dresses. I had no choice in the matter. We had to dress fancy schmancy. For every occasion. There was no choice in that matter. But, anyways, I have to go digging later now to find these photos. So my brother doesn't feel like he's nuts because his wife doesn't believe him. But, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, back to what I was reading. By the way, hi, Tony! Where was I? Cats love to be in control because they are predators. When they are in the whim of another creature, that already alters them to a high alert. My best advice would be to ignore her. Give her food, change it out, leave your dirty clothes in there, talk in low, gentle tones. You tend to naturally use a higher tone, which can be stressful for a cat with anxiety, and just don't approach her. I have a feeling if you gave her space and became a neutral participant in the room, on the daily, without actively trying to interact with her, on her own, she will start to approach you. I know it's hard, honey, but you have to resist pushing her. Just keep the room clean, keep the high-value food rotating, slow blinks, low tones, and neutral activities. Let her get used to even seeing you before she has to get used to being touched. You have got this. Okay. People... Yeah, I had to wear dresses too. Listen. I don't want to know. Never mind. Bad. One of the most recent ones, this happened 19 hours ago. This is what somebody wrote in response to that comment. Nobody's perfect. Stop picking on everyone just because you're miserable in your own life. She's learning and might make a mistake here and there, and that's okay. Don't sit there on your high horse unless you're willing to put in the work yourself. She's not pushing any boundaries for social media. She's simply trying things she thinks might work. Mind you, in this comment section, I did defend her, because 2 people did say she shouldn't post for socials. And I disagreed. Hi, Gray. Hi, Captain Fluffy Paws. Childhood memories. Yes. Of which I have many, but of photos I have few. Here's the one where I defended her. Someone wrote, she did also push a stick at the poor scared kitty to move her, though. The poor kitty is clearly terrified of people, and she needs to have her signals followed, not pushed for social media videos. Someone also wrote, this is all very good advice, but the way it's presented I would have trouble accepting anything except ignoring it. Coming across as condescending and judgy. And this is what I wrote in response to the person about the social media. I was like, well, without the social media aspect, this creator wouldn't be able to afford the funds to rescue in the first place. She isn't being cruel. She just doesn't understand high anxiety cats as much. We shouldn't pass judgment. She is trying quite hard and learning. Plus, watching this journey can help others who are struggling or inspire others to take up helping shelter animals. Now, you guys tell me, what part of what I wrote was condescending? Athena, baby, there is not enough of me. Okay? What part of what I wrote was condescending and rude to this girl? Because the day before, I commented a shorter one that also got a lot of positive feedback. And no negative feedback, mind you. I'm not sure if you're just not used to super anxiety cats, but going over her head will stress her out more. Try chin scratches more often. Over the head is a predatory action to a cat. They have to trust you more before you can do that. Being below her will help her feel more secure. People weren't upset when I said that. Like, I held back commenting for like 5 videos. There's one that I did that everyone seemed to like, but after that, they did not. Ah, here it is. Here's the one that nobody got upset about. I guess I was just soft enough here. I wrote, honey, here's the anxiety cat's rescuer to save you from any more tears. Because she cried in this video, this girl. Because she felt like she was falling behind so much with this cat. It's okay, this is expected, because this is the video where the cat shit and piss herself in fear. I said, this is expected. It happens. Severely high anxiety cats will have these reactions. She does want to trust you, though. The lack of attacking, the willingness to eat it all, and the slow blinking are all positive signs. You just need to slow down. Slow blink to her constantly. Use low, slow tones. Do not put anything above her head. Allow her to be higher than you. Take several very dirty shirts of yours. Leave them in the room for her to get used to. And give her a few hours to decompress between you visiting and feeding. I have several cats just like her. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes failures. You have to see what her limits are, but with time, the right timing, the high value food, she will flourish. I would also recommend using lower, flatter dishes, possibly metal, but definitely ones that are lower, wider, and flatter. Her whiskers are hitting the sides of the plate, probably make her more scared. So does putting your hand above her head. When you work towards her, slow your breathing, hood your eyes, scratch the side of her neck and under her chin. These are great ways to show you mean no harm. People agree with me. A lot of people agree with me. And I said there's too much change at once. So, like, where in any of these comments have I been condescending? I need to know. Because they can't tell me. That's what I keep looking for. I can't find it. They're just upset. That's it. They are all just very upset. And they don't know how to regulate their own emotions or get over the fact that they're just insulted. The way you're breathing, right? I didn't take enough breaths between facts. Oh, who made you the authority? I did. What do you know? 34 cats. Put your money where your mouth is. Why do you think I bought a fucking house? If you, like, that's the thing. These people want me to be condescending. I can be condescending. Because how many of them will risk eviction to rescue? How many of them literally lost friendships and family members because of rescue? How many of them have gone into debt and willingly taken out credit with their own vet for rescue? How many of them have dealt with it like that? Have you? No, then shut up. I could be like that. I could be like that. I didn't give him any head pats, that's why, right? Because my question is, how many of them would on the first date with your spouse tell him, if you don't like animal rescue, you can't date me? If you don't like cats, you can't date me. If you're not willing to take in an animal in need, we can't be together. Ask Starman. That was on date 1. People want to ask why I know so much, why I sound, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm so tired of bruised egos. When I don't know what I'm talking about, I shut the fuck up. And if you want me to be mean, I can be like, yo, dumbass, why the fuck you doing this? If the cat's fucking hissing, don't fucking do it. That's not what I say. Because it's not productive. It doesn't help her. It doesn't help me. It might make me feel good for the moment. But then, yeah, I am being mean at that point. I'm not helping the cat, even if I'm right. So I don't do it. Because here's the thing, don't tempt me to go to wherever she is and take that cat and foster it myself. Because I guarantee you, as I have evidence, yeah, I could get the cat to be better. Don't tempt me. Happy number 19, let's go. That's how pissed off I am at this point. Because if you're going to accuse me of doing something, I might as well do it with flourish. I have the know-how, I have the space, I have the food, I can do it. Don't tempt me. I have rehabilitated many anxiety cats. Gotten them used to having faces in their face. Gotten them used to cuddling. So if people, I feel like the problem is not enough people have actually seen what mean is. Come here, you. You know what? You need to show your face because you are part of the reason why I'm on stream right now. Hello, sir. Woof! No! Damn it. Orion ran in just at the last minute. You wee bastard. Geez, are you happy now? You gave stars on the flourish. Because that's the thing. Like, I do know what I'm talking about. I just do. I don't want to make someone feel bad. I don't want to show them that I'm the greatest rescuer. But I do know what I'm talking about. And I want the cat to do better. I want the cat to feel better. I want her to not be in constant fear. I want this girl to learn. And I want her to be able to pet the cat. And I want the cat to move on to a home that she can love. None of that is going to happen if you push the cat the wrong way. And when I saw that cat literally actively, as soon as this girl walked into the room, this cat said, I get, nee! Sorry. One of my childhood best friends came on. It may not be helpful, but it's certainly entertaining in a petty way, right? Here's my thing, okay? Here's my thing. If I don't think it's helpful when it comes to rescue, I don't say it. I don't. But I do know what I'm talking about. And Greta, honey, I'm fine. Athena, I'm fine. Now they're all crawling back in because they heard me shouting. Yes, my darlings, I see you. Athena's about to be 10 because her and Greta are the same age. Greta, I'm fine, baby. Go see Daddy. Greta, where's Daddy? Go see him. Go get him. Without my phone, bitch. You guys all made me lose my train of thought. You really did. You really, really did, Athena. And it really annoys me very, very much. Because what they do is, they don't like that somebody is saying something that, for some reason, while factually true, it annoys them that somebody is factually correct. And so what they try to do is discredit me as a result, or shut me up. Many of them said, you should be private messaging this. What, so that nobody else knows this helpful thing? What if somebody else rescues a cat that is just like this? Shouldn't they know? Shouldn't I share it? Why should it be privately messaged? Who does that benefit? It doesn't help anybody. Because this girl is getting already hundreds. Her inbox is already flooded. Do you know how overwhelming that is? I'm not publicly calling her out, Athena, no. I don't care, no. I'm not publicly calling her out or saying she's evil or rude or she should not rescue. I am not saying any of that because I don't believe any of that. But what it is a very common mistake. She is treating a cat like a dog. I know, Raven, I know I'm not usually on this late. It's been a long day. There's been a lot, okay? There was a lot. And Starman, I think, is sleeping right now. How dare you share your wisdom, you monster? I know I'm a bitch. What a fucking bitch I am. I should learn my place. What would I know? With my over 20 years of rescue experience, with my literally 34 cats I rescued on my own, and a third of them I rehomed successfully to other homes. What would I know? What would I know when I do all of this on my own dime without any help? The only person that helps me is my husband. What would I know that when I needed to get a place so that way my animals would be able to flourish, I made sure to get a home where I could have rescue? What would I know? What would I know when I've got good relationship with not one, not two, but 3 different veterinary clinics who work with me financially because they see all the work that I do and all the animals that I help? What would I know? What would I know? All the animals that I have are fixed, microchipped, and vetted. What would I know? What the fuck would I know? They want condescending? Here's condescending. Oh, that's what the rescue credibility is about. Yes. What would I know? What would I know about it? I'm not the person that constantly gets messaged by my family and friends. I have this cat. I don't know what to do with it. I have this animal. I don't know what to do with it. I don't have 18 cats because I've on numerous occasions had people show up at my fucking door with animals. Great, now my dog's barking at something. Oh, I don't know what. Oh, by the way, there's something in the yard. We don't know what it is. Orion keeps chasing it. It's real fun. Because now we're afraid to put him outside. Let me just check live what he sees. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a person, at least. And Starman is napping, so. Yeah, but what would I know? What would I fucking know? They keep accusing me of being condescending, so I might as well be condescending. They think I'm being mean. You have no idea what mean is. These people live sheltered lives. They have no fucking idea what mean actually is. They really don't. They are soft, 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 and angry. Are foxes common in your area? Yes and no, but this is definitely not a fox because it's not big enough to be seen. I think it might be a cat because the cat that gave birth under my porch, she hasn't been seen in a while. But there are cats that live in my roof. We saw them come down one day. And there was a cat this morning when I come home from my secret mission that was in the yard. So. What, Greta? What? She is all over me. Like, they are all over me. But yeah, no, so I have been quite, like, pissed off for the last few days because what I really don't like was something that actually gets under my skin. Don't accuse me of shit that I haven't done. Because then I have to prove you wrong. And usually, I'm going to prove you so wrong that you're going to look stupid. For instance, in that big one I told you, the one with, like, the almost 900 likes and da-da-da-da, this one bitch came at me because she thought, now, I'm going to tell you how she thought this eventually because it took a little digging for me to figure it out. She said there was no way that I was an actual cancer survivor. But I like to use the status to act holier than thou to others. And that clearly I am trying to be sanctimonious to others so I can get more business for my astrological business. Marinate on that. I want you guys to go ahead. Marinate on that. Not this. Shh, fresh. Don't ruin it. You're like the only person in this chat that knows what I'm talking about. That's just, thank you. Okay, hold on. Come on. Keep going, guys. Oh, and you got me fucked up. That bitch ain't shit. Right. Here's what she wrote to me. Where is it? I most definitely don't believe for even a split second that she's an actual cancer survivor based on that wagging finger and toxic, condescending attitude. She also asked where I get my, what was she smoking? Hold on, kids. We're going to get there, because when I tell you the hilarity behind this is so prime. It's finger licking good. Just wait, because it's what she says to me that makes it all the more better. Okay? So she asked me where my degree was. I said, on what authority do you have to grade my knowledge, Butterbean? Clearly a bruised ego on your part as well. And imagine making fun of, because I thought at first she said, you sound like a cancer survivor. I said, imagine making fun of cancer survivors as a way to discredit me. You guys are weird. She wrote, nope, no bruised ego. Sick and tired of people using cancer survivorship to pontificate and rage out at others. My side effects suck and they piss me off, but I'm not out here making statements that make people not want to respect or help cancer survivors when the situation warrants it. Want more people for your astrology business? Change the attitude with other cat influencers and the general public. End of story. And I read that. Now, I love these reactions because this is just so beautiful. I wrote, ma'am, this has to be bruised ego because you're out here talking about your cancer survivorship. None of this thread is about cancer. What the hell are you talking about? This is about anxiety cats, you walnut. And then I came back for another question. I said, also, show me where once I said I was a cancer survivor. You are fucking weird, lady. And then Starman pointed out, hold on, Dylan, we're getting there. I said, and yeah, my husband just noticed. What astrology business? Ma'am, you are unhinged. So then I went and looked at my Instagram. Focus. Shit. I don't know if it will. But can you see right there what it says? Wife, cat lady, star lover, self-taught artist, amateur animator, 38, cancer, fall, rainbows, animals, hopeless romantic, always down for cartoons. She looked at my profile, saw the word cancer. Okay? But it gets better. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for what she said back to me? You're not ready. Because this is the finger-licking delicious part. Slow down. All cats raging just proves the point. And if you don't want to see comments you disagree with, just block us. It's simple. Slow down. Think and read. I hope you can find peace and healing. Ah! Bitch, what? You're telling me to slow down, think, and read? Ah! So, of course, I could not wait. I could not wait. As soon as I saw this, Ma'am, think and read. You just invented an entire narrative about me. I never once said I was a cancer survivor, nor do I own any business, let alone an astrology one. You, on your own, rudely ascertained about me because you couldn't slow down long enough to read that my birth sign is Cancer. And that the blurb in my profile is just about my likes. And then you arrogantly blasted off on mine because your ego got bruised, thinking I wasn't a good enough cancer survivor, like you are. Ma'am, seek help. I'm happy you healed, but you clearly are out here seeking fights. And I said, girl, I'm answering your neurotic energy. If you don't want people coming at you, don't comment deranged things. It's that simple. I'm not this stupid. Yo, I could not believe. I could not be fucking... I couldn't believe how fucking stupid she was. And I still wasn't mean enough. And these people are out here mocking me. I could have been like, you fucking absolute ingrate retarded bitch. They didn't do enough chemo on you. They did not take enough out. Clearly there is a tumor weighing somewhere on your brain because your optic nerves are not working enough. Now, I could have said that, but I didn't. If they want me to be mean, I can be mean. But I'm not. It's Lent. I didn't realize you survived cancer. Neither did I. You are so right. Yes, Dylan. Yes. And so, you know what the best part about that is, guys? She never said another word. She just deleted every comment. She just deleted it all and didn't say another word. I made her look so fucking stupid. Just by pointing out how fucking stupid she was. And this is the level of people I have been dealing with for the last 5 days. Hi, Aime. How you do? I don't think Starman's sleeping anymore. Wanna bet? Husband! He's still asleep. I tried to tell you, the house was on fire once. He did not wake up. He did not wake up. Listen, you should all be happy. You just got your Star Song crash out. At 7 o'clock in this economy, you're welcome. Greta, I'm okay. Greta brought me a toy. Baby, it's okay. Mommy's okay. Huh? You okay? Oh, look, Orion's coming in, so I might as well toss him the toy because he's just going to take it from Greta anyway. So this is the level. This is the caliber. This is the kind of people I've been putting up with. Hey, she is like, what's up? I know. I know, Nene. It's been a crazy day. The animals aren't even bothered. The cats are not. Only Greta does. Lincoln does that. Stop. Oh, my Lincoln buddy. He brings you something to be like, hey, it's okay, mama. We all good. Nene and I are the queens of crash out. When she and I go off, shit. What do the kids go? Sheesh. Baby girl must be protected, sweetheart. I know. She's gonna be 10. Ah! She's gonna be 10. My little girl. My little girl. And so, I love her so much. Her and Athena, same age. He's like, what's up? He also gets in your face when you sit like, you good? I know, right? She will come up and she'll just put her face on my stomach or on my leg and be like, mother, please, I want you to be all right. But you see, guys, I'm dealing with all this while... Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I'm about to take... They are getting older. No, don't say that! We don't... I already had to acknowledge Zoro died. Don't even. Don't even. Now let me show you something rather painful today, kids. Let me show you something rather painful today. So that is what a certain black and white boy came to. Bentley is 15. Shut up. You need to shut your whore mouth. Bentley is not. Bentley is still 5 years old. I'll hear nothing of it. I will hear nothing of this. So you guys have always told me to not brunt this shit alone. That's an old puppy. Yes. Oh, that's right. You guys can see it on the screen. I forgot completely that you could see her comments right here. I feel stupid. I remember when she got Bentley. That's her baby. That's her baby. That's an expensive visit. Oh, yeah, because somebody got a vacation for 7 days. I mean, granted, they shoved shit in his peen and he had to take medication and he ate crap all week. I mean, he is good despite all the lumps and heart condition. He still acts the same. Well, yeah, because you take good care of him. Yes. And Gorian is only 3.5. Okay, like, you guys. So, I am going to take your advice because this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt so much, guys. And that means that I cannot go back to the vet until that's paid off. I can't go to my regular vet until that's paid off. Because that's a big-ass fucking bill. That's a big-ass fucking bill. So I gotta figure out what to do. And Hunty informed me last week I should do a GoFundMe of some kind or Give, Send, Go or whatever. And you know I don't do this shit, guys. You know I don't do this shit. And I'm already feeling weird even bringing it up. But because both Fresh and Hunty told me to, I am thinking about doing it. Because I was able to scrape together $400 today, but that's it. And for real, I have put aside other bills to do this. So, much to my discomfort, yes, I throw money at you, but I'm waiting on payday. This is my point. You're all as broke as me. So, I don't even know if I'm actually going to do it. Like, ask for help. Pets and People Medical is so much money, and most of our... I know. Quick, throw money at her. They can't, Fresh. This ain't June 2025. Oh my God, Hunty. Thank you, Hunty, for the 23 months membership. Look, if you guys want to help, don't forget I have a Patreon. Do I have my link? Do I even have my link for my Patreon? Let me find out. Hold on, I gotta make sure I put in the right one. Hold on, guys. In order to give you the link, I gotta go log back on. In order to log back on, I've got to go into my inbox. Okay. Hold on. You guys know that right now, there is not a lot going on the Patreon, which I apologize for. But if you guys want to help me, it's the easiest way to help me. Hold on. Where's Linda? Linda cannot. Do not put that on poor Linda. Payday tomorrow, bitch. If you can donate your plasma, I can't. I have tried. My blood does not pump. Starman is the only viable one because we did do that for a while. I agree with this, Captain Fluffy Paws, and I also let everyone else know this is a very viable way to do it. I am not viable because my blood does not pump enough. It has always coagulated and stopped flowing and causes a big bubble. Gorian, careful, buddy. It's okay, baby. It's okay. No, boy, escape that. Orion, you need to stop chasing. Orion, ever since this thing has appeared in the yard, oh my god, you guys, he has been unbearable. And we know it is something because he goes out there and he just starts barking his head off. And we don't know what it is. We have no idea what it is. We have no idea where it is in there. Orion! Leave him alone! I love my dog. I love my dog. My dog is wonderful and I love him. He is not at all a pain in my ass and overbearing. Not at all. But yeah, trust me, Fluffy Paws. I have been searching for the, whatchamacallit. I have been searching for other means. Definitely a potential mate. No. A dog fitting in the hole of a tree? The tree hole is about that wide, right? And I say it's about 2 or 3 feet tall. He is going to that tree and barking. The problem is, there could be raccoons living in the tree. There could be something underneath the tree. We don't know. We just know that Orion has been chasing something over there. Not cash money. Athena, I pulled out that paper to draw. So I get all that out. I'm going to just, ever so gently. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Maybe a raccoon? Potentially. That's what I was thinking. Potentially. Now, onward to other subjects, because I have crashed out enough about animals. You guys all made a request 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to try to do it now. Spirits? I don't think so. It's potential, but I don't think so. My personal opinion, I think what it is there is an animal because it is becoming spring. A lot more animals have been showing up on the property. I believe it's something that Orion just wants to eat. So, there's that. Now, I hope you guys understand what I'm starting to draw for you. Although the eyes are really fucking weird. That's not working. A booty? Yeah, no. No, because my brain cells are currently dead, right? Cloud Woman? Not quite. What's this week's drawing homework? Well, you all requested I do one. And I think you're going to like it. I'm just trying to make sure it has the details that it needs without being too detailed. Gee, not Gee. Self, it is a photo of my, it is me. It is me that I'm drawing. It is something you guys wanted me to make for the YouTube. And I hope it is starting to show. Well, I'm not sure about the hand yet. A gnome? No, it is tinfoil hat Star San. Star San. I think I know what I'm going to do with the hands instead. A gnome, she says. You know me better than that! Mom PNG tuber when? The 30th of February. I mean the hat. It's not gonna look. It's just a rough. Oh, I thought you were drawing a time machine. No. I got gnome homies on the brain. Of course you do. Gas, no way, yes. Yeah. How's that look? I thought I'd make a very serious, almost crazy eye face. How's that look to you guys? I think the lips are a little off, though. Athena, you are not making this easy. You look like you're planning world domination. Maybe I am. I gotta look at the original pictures, that way I get it right. Girl with the wax lips on? Shut up. Let me see. You'll be in my Discord. No. I know whose Discord it would be in. Where is she? Where is Harder? There it is. Because Harder is the one who helped me. Do the emotes originally. So I know somewhere with her and me. I forgot how much we sent to each other over the years. That is crazy. Villainous Star Son is my 2021, right? 2026 bingo for show. Alright, I see the badges. The badges were part of it. I already did the badges. Okay. Let's see. Emote Central, let's go. I might have to delete an emote, but I don't even know. Okay. Okay, now. I know I did these on stream with you guys. Alright. So this is the original 4 emotes. What do you think? I think it can work. I think it can work. It can't be yassified. Yassified is not the goal here. The tinfoil hat is. So simple, I love it, exactly. Breaking hearts, why are we breaking hearts? Can I add on more emotes? I don't even know if I can add on more emotes. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube studio. Let me see. You go to community. Get something to earn. Okay. So under memberships. Badges and emoji. Can I add another? I can add another. Okay, awesome. I need 3 more members to unlock 8 emojis. Advanced, create a unique family name? Let me see. A family name is an optional prefix for all of your emoji. Oh, okay. Badges. They want me to make more badges. I only have for up to 2 years. Which I didn't even realize I only had that long. The what now, Gray? Did you hear about the BAFTA situation? Oh, God, what happened? What's BAFTA? Problem is I got to figure out how to upload this one. Because I do not know how to. Does buying gift sub count? I think so. I think so. Let me see. So there's my tinfoil hat. Oh, yes, the BAFTA incident. I need to know, what the hell is the BAFTA incident? I am out of the loop. Where a guy at Tourette's yelled the N-word at Ryan Cooliger and Michael B. Jordan accepted the reward for sinners while the room was quiet. Oh. Oh, damn. I mean... Is the guy white, I assume? I did vaguely hear something about it. You know what I think? I thought mental health was protected and all that jazz. That's what my question is. I thought we were all about mental health and shit like that. Yes, he's white. British Oscars, there was a guy who made a movie about Tourette's who said the N-word. All right, I read that already. So wait, did he say it in the movie, or did the guy have Tourette's? I have award show fatigue. I just don't care. Especially after everything we've heard. The guy apparently has Tourette's. He has Tourette's. Then what are they concerned about? And that's the word he blurted out during the quiet moment. Damn. That's pure cinema. I'm sorry. That is pure cinema. And so let me guess, everyone wants to destroy the guy now. Let me guess. You are home. Hello, emo. By the way, guys, the homework this week is you need to draw yourself in your own tinfoil hat. Or at least your character, if you so wish. There we go. Tinfoil hat. If only I could draw. I mean, if you want to do a photo edit. Reminds you of the N-word button sketch on Louis C.K., right? People are ridiculous. Sublime. Hello, Jamaria. We are praying for you, baby. We are praying. I hope you know I may take creative liberties. That is just fine. We are going to have the Star Sun tinfoil hat. This is the first one. We might make another one that's just a tinfoil hat with my logo on it. What do you guys think? Do you think that'd be a better one? Because it might be easier to emote. Let me find out. Let me see. I'll have to superimpose my logo onto it. But we might just do the very simple and easy. $200 is not the worst for a laptop. That's a very crinkly star. No, I would just slap my logo over the front. Time to model tinfoil hats, right? And then all I gotta do is color it in on the computer. And then I can slap my logo, because I got plenty of things in my logo. I'll just have a blue version of my logo on top of it. It'll be beautiful. So wait now, let's see, because my badges, I can't see the badges next to you guys, but my badges, the after 2 years is the bright blue. Should I make like another shape? Who knows how to make emotes? Because I know it was horror, but horror's in the middle of living her own life. I don't want to sit there and bother her to do that. Who knows how to do emotes? And can help me. By the way, kids, I'm about to get off soon. Because I gotta make dinner. It's already 7:36. Someone's outside revving their engine. You used to? I gotta see if there's a tutorial. Nope, sorry. Dang it, kids! You are not helpful today. Finally got my haircut, by the way, guys. I feel so much lighter. It feels so much better to have my hair chopped off. Because there was a lot of it. Let us see. Oh, heck. It's like, yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock for me, guys. I don't know where any of you are, but I have had steak defrosting for a few hours now. I just said I remember the basics. Yes! But, I mean, I saw your hair was a little long. Yeah, it was really long. The room is a mess thanks to also gone, but like finally back to normal. Yes, Athena. What the hell? Husband! Can you go see where that engine is? Yeah, how close to our house? It sounds so loud. It was so close I thought they were in our freaking yard. No, they're like down the street. Butch cut. Shut the fuck up! It's not that bad. Steak and eggs? Ooh, I might make some for myself. Starman doesn't eat eggs. But I do. We got 3 steaks. We got them on sale like 2 weeks ago. We put them in the freezer. It's from me and a friend when I was a teen. Well then, you might be hearing from me tonight, Fresh Chan. Because I am going to color this on the phone because it really, it's not complicated. It's aluminum foil, you know? They stopped? Okay. But all right, children, I'm going to expose myself and say I'm doing a little AI RP bot thing, and I may have accidentally created a love triangle because I gave my little character a gentlemanly suitor that competes with the main bot. That's funny. I didn't have to be cute, but he came out whoopsie poopsie. God almighty, she's out here creating AI romance. Steak and eggs are so good. I know. Starman. No baked eggs benefit for Starman. No. He doesn't like so much stuff. He doesn't like bacon. He doesn't like eggs. He only somewhat likes waffles. He doesn't eat asparagus. He doesn't eat eggplant. He doesn't eat squash. He doesn't eat zucchini. He doesn't eat pumpkin. He doesn't eat pies. He doesn't eat cobbler. He doesn't eat bagels. He doesn't eat English muffins. He only just started eating muffins. What else doesn't he eat? He doesn't eat any fish. Any fish. He doesn't eat seaweed. He doesn't eat shellfish. He doesn't eat anything that comes from the... tasteless, I know. He refuses to eat most meats that he doesn't know, even though he loves to claim he's a carnivore. He doesn't eat anything that isn't a cow or a pig or a chicken. You won't taste them. Listen, they help me build character. He doesn't eat miso. He doesn't eat tofu. What else doesn't he eat? And I thought I was a picky eater. Oh, yeah, Starman's super picky. We're both picky in our own ways, but you guys know the kind of picky I am. He doesn't eat grits. He doesn't eat cornbread. He doesn't eat biscuits. He barely eats bread. You don't like bread by itself, except for Rhode Island bread. He doesn't eat jelly. He'll eat peanut butter, but not peanut butter and jelly. Base Starman. Some people are agreeing with you, babe. Let me see. He doesn't drink milk, but he'll have chocolate milk. Yes, he eats apples. Fruit. Yeah, the grits, I agree with him anyway as well, so I'm not really... That doesn't bother me. What else doesn't he eat? He doesn't eat cauliflower. He barely eats carrots. Essentially, if I give Starman spaghetti with tomato sauce, burgers, he'll eat potatoes, but he won't eat mashed potatoes. And he doesn't like home fries, even though it's just roasted potatoes. He hates avocado. We both hate pears. He likes onions raw, actually. He enjoyed, like, the thing is, a lot of the stuff that he does eat, he doesn't like spinach, but he does like raw onions, and he does like cabbage. Grits are massively overrated. Grits are massively overrated. He doesn't like walnuts. He actually doesn't eat any nuts, except for peanuts, which are not even a nut, they're a legume. He doesn't like beans. He'll only eat beans if it's in a stew, but he barely likes stew. He doesn't really like soups, except for, like, chicken noodle soup. Essentially, the vegetables my husband will eat are green beans and broccoli. And peppers. Served him stuffed cabbage. I can give him stuffed peppers. I can give him stuffed cabbage. He'll eat those. But yeah, any other nut he won't touch. He loves cranberries. Let me think. But when it comes to feeding my husband, it's literally corn chowder. He wouldn't even look at it. If I gave him corn chowder, he wouldn't touch it. He loves cheese. Everyone loves cheese. Cheese is good, but he won't eat brie. He'll only eat... He doesn't like He doesn't like soft cheeses. But everything else he'll eat when it comes to cheese. But fruit is definitely forward for Starman. Like, he'll eat a lot of fruit. He loves strawberries, blueberries. He'll eat peaches, nectarines, apricots, plums. Hates watermelon. Both of us hate cantaloupe. Popcorn, yeah, he'll eat popcorn. Oh, yeah, corn. But corn, I really don't consider corn a vegetable because it has almost no nutritional value. So I don't even use corn. Babe. What have I listed that you... What else haven't I listed?
I don't know.
Things that you won't eat.
Not sure. But your dad needs me.
Right now? He doesn't eat pineapple either, no.
But I might as well go right now and take care of what he needs.
Starman the fruit bat, does he need me there too?
No.
Oh, what's wrong?
Just needs me to take out some trash from the fridge.
Oh yeah, Ange said she was deleting the whole fridge.
Yeah, so.
The whole fridge. Star Dad's fridge went kaputska.
I'm gonna go do that now.
It's bad. Strawberries, yeah, he loves strawberries. What about dinner?
You're gonna be making it soon, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I already said blueberries, babe. Say goodbye, Starman.
Goodbye.
Starman's going to Star Dad's. Hey, check on the secret mission while you're there. See how he's doing, okay? Thank you. Huh? Starman is very, 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 very picky. He's very particular. And, like, he doesn't drink any alcohol whatsoever. At all. And so, a lot of times, I have had to base what we're going to eat off of where Starman will eat without whining. That's how I knew he was autistic, though, honestly. That's how I've known. He'll eat feta... Baby, you'll eat feta cheese, right? I mean, but you'll eat if it's in a salad, right? Yeah. He doesn't like croutons. He hates croutons. He gets so mad when they're in a salad. He doesn't like that it crunches. But he loves potato chips, so... That is so not true because you like peppers in your salad. Yes, they are. Oh, no. Star Dad is not... Like, nothing's wrong with Star Dad. It's just his fridge went kaputska. And his girlfriend said, your fridge is gross. It is old. And it is. Shawarma? I mean, it's meat, but it's lamb, so he gets a little weird about it. He doesn't like blue cheese, but I don't blame him. You have to really like strong, semi-soft cheeses to even deal with blue cheese. He'll eat goat cheese, but he's not a fan, but he'll eat it if it's there. Like if it's mixed in. Like he won't go for goat cheese by itself. It goes without saying that he won't touch anything that's an egg. He won't touch quail eggs. He won't touch duck eggs. He won't touch chicken eggs. He won't touch fish eggs. What? Does he eat pasta? Does he eat pasta? Does he eat pasta? That's his main food group. That's the one thing that you can guarantee any time of day, any day of the week, that Starman will not only eat, he will demolish. When my parents and I first met my husband, that man ate 1.5 pounds of pasta by himself. My parents used to make 2.5 pounds of pasta for dinner every night, and then Starman came into the situation, and they had to start making 5 pounds of pasta, just so that way my brother and my husband could eat. At the time, boyfriend. He will not touch a poke bowl. No. He loves lasagna, he loves mac and cheese, he loves mine the best. So yes, he will eat those. Pasta, macaroni, ravioli, tortellini, linguine. Man is married to an Italian. I hope he likes pasta. Here's the crazy part. I don't like pasta. I have to be in the mood for it. But yeah, no, Starman really enjoys my cooking, and he really enjoys my family cooking. And he's like, for the most part, it's not hard to feed him on Italian food. He loves antipasto, he loves olives, he loves cured meats, he loves cheese. He loves a lot of the stewed meat that goes into the sauces. Rice bowls, if it's like chicken teriyaki, yeah, he does. When I make him his curry, there's definitely he you know, that's essentially a rice bowl. Do you like pizza? Yeah, he loves pizza. And I love pizza too, but I can't have a lot of tomato sauce on it. If it's got a lot of tomato sauce, I'm disgusted. Shit, now I want pizza. What the hell, Dylan? I'm Italian and do not like spaghetti unless it is completely from scratch. The problem is that because I grew up poor, as you guys know, he likes udon, but it has to be the flavor that he likes. That's it. If it's pasta, Starman will eat it all day long. And technically, udon and any noodles of that sort, he does like dumplings. But I mean, who doesn't? I personally have a really hard time with most pasta because he does eat veggie pizza, but the crust can't be veggie. If he finds out for even a second that the crust is like a cauliflower crust, even if he can't tell before, afterwards, his autistic ass will be like, I knew it was all along, I don't like it. Yeah, okay. He loves wings, but he has to be in the mood for them. Dinner ideas are fun. Dinner ideas are complicated, but they also end up being very, the same. I thought for the longest time the spaghetti was just disgusting until the first time my mom made the sauce herself, and that was the first spaghetti that was ever tolerable in my life. I will say this. You have to truly love pasta to eat canned tomato sauce. I make mine from scratch and my husband loves it, but he also truly loves pasta, so as long as he gets a whiff, he's happy. Sorry, so my birthday is Friday. Stop! Happy early birthday, Tony! My mom doesn't like the breading of dumplings, but loves gyoza. I love thick dumpling breading. Love it. Oh, excuse me. I like when dumplings are nice and thick, and I enjoy that very greatly. Tomato sauce from a jar was never it. It never is it. I mean, if you have to, you have to, but... But yeah, no. No, I'm not... I don't eat it anyway. Like, when I eat pasta, it has to be either olive oil or, like, butter and salt. Olives... Yeah, I already said that earlier. But you gotta realize, like I said earlier, guys, I grew up very, very poor. So there was something my mother and father made called spaghetti aioli. And they made it all the time. That was our, like, go-to when we had nothing else. To give you an idea what spaghetti aioli is spaghetti with black olives, red pepper flakes, and olive oil. It's good. You know when it's not good? When you have it 30 times a month. That's when it's not so good. And over time, for some reason, I can have bread all day long. I can have anything else all day long. If I have pasta, I get nauseous. The only times I don't get nauseous is if the pasta is tortellini or ravioli. Then I can eat piles of it. And angel hair. For some reason, angel hair. The rest of them, I can have them in small doses, but it's not. It makes my stomach upset. Thank you guys, only sharing because I expect to receive a drawing like Hunty. Well, you have to tell me what you want, though. Hunty had to tell me exactly what she wanted. You absolutely get one, and I will draw it on Thursday, but I need you to tell me exactly what you want. All 11,000 subscribers get personalized drawings on their birthday. All you need to tell me is what you want, Tony, and I shall do so. Possibly the only go-to food my mom does to make sure I'm at the table. If I'm not there, she worries. You lost your black olives. I don't know why you could not like olives. They are so good. I love olives. Olives and lupinis. I love them both. Me too, Ema. You, of all people, Black Cats, Starman loves pickles. Dim sum, he doesn't like a lot of it because a lot of it's seafood, but he'll eat it. We sometimes have cheesy noodles, pasta, olive oil, spices, parmesan. Yeah, well, carrots, never carrots. Broccoli, yes, carrots, no. Too sweet. Yes, I see you, Orion. I know I've got to get off soon. I know. Well, you're not going OUT until Daddy is BACK, because you will be a JERK and go bark at whatever's in that TREE. Yeah. Jail Black Cats. I know, right? Fried ice cream. They don't really offer it anywhere. I think she's just throwing random food out now. Why is that a thing? It is delicious. I enjoy fried ice cream. I've had it. Fried anything, of course, but it makes your stomach upset. Starman likes what I fry. We'll put it that way. Starman likes what I fry. Too sweet. Does that mean sweet potatoes are a no-go? Sweet potatoes are never a go in this household. Except in sushi. Fried Oreos are divine. They are, but I have to be in the mood for them. But yeah, we don't eat sweet potatoes in this household. I will in desserts. And if I'm really, really, really craving it. But that's rare. Very rare. I cannot remember the last time I went out and actively bought sweet potatoes. To begin with, if you have breast cancer in your family, you really should avoid sweet potatoes because they can create more chances for breast cancer in your family. It's really bad for you because of the estrogen that they naturally produce. Soy is the same thing. You're supposed to avoid soy, which is really bad because I don't. I love tofu, but you're really not supposed to eat it. If you have breast cancer in your family, you need to avoid soy because it can produce more cancer in you. So I avoid that. Starman likes, Oreo flavored things. He really likes that. So, cookies and cream ice cream. He loves that. He loves cookies and cream milkshakes. Damn, they're so good, though. They can be, but I consider them more of a dessert item. I mean, think about it. Sweet potato casserole. What the fuck do people put on it? Marshmallows and fucking sugar. It's disgusting. Well, somebody texted me. Oh, thank you, Big T. You just want you on the pulpit? Do you want it cartoony or do you want it more serious drawing? Cheesecake? No, he does not like cheesecake. He does not like cheesecake. I only just got him to drink coffee recently. But close-up of you preaching, I can use as a Facebook avatar. Absolutely! 100% I'll do that for you. Not even a question. That'll be... Somebody make sure to remind me on Thursday. That's what I'm drawing, okay? So I don't fucking forget. Because you know me, I'll see a shiny object. Somebody else will piss me off and boom. Either or whatever is coolest. Well, when I'm drawing, I'll, sweet potato casserole is fine, though I have come to prefer when Grandma makes candied sweet potatoes. I don't like that either. I don't like candied yams, sweet potatoes, or candied carrots. I think it's gross. Super gross. If it was in a galette, if it was in a pie crust, I could see it working. Because then it's a dessert. No coffee, only fruity teas. Starman likes both. I don't know what all goes into it. Probably just sugar, brown sugar, and butter. Essentially. No, I was going to leave soon because of Starman, but he had to go to my dad's anyway. So. But yeah. I'm still thinking steak and eggs would be a good idea because I had nothing to eat tomorrow morning and we have 3 steaks. So what I can do is I can prep a bunch of eggs in advance, slice up one of the steaks, Because I found, like right now, what I went and I got, Eggo, I think I told you guys already, makes these protein waffles. Yes, you are drawing. So you are going to make your own version, guys, of this. Your own version of your character, you, whatever. You want to draw me as well, you can do that too. Whatever you decide, creative liberties on the tinfoil hat. The emote is going to be this, and what I'm going to do is in the middle, I'm going to superimpose my logo onto it. Pico de Gallo, that's disgusting. Sweet potatoes would be too much in a crust. No, they wouldn't. That's like saying cherry pie is too much. I'm not saying strawberry pie is too much. It's just like any other thing in a crust. You bake it till it's delicious. Conspiracy Zona, right? I don't like tomatoes and I don't like spicy. Why would I have pico de gallo, Black Hats? Stop acting like you're shocked. It is well known amongst you. Yes, because I don't like tacos. But see, unlike Starman, who just says, I simply don't like them. A starch and a starch? Yeah, a bit much. So then I guess pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie don't exist? Ma'am, don't start this war with me. You know you'll lose. Hello, HG. Come here. Come on. You can make it mild with mango. That's even more disgusting. Mango does not belong in a regular meal. Mango is a dessert. Now I'm just craving food, I know. Well, then get away from him, ma'am. If you don't like him, don't be near him. You don't like tacos. What are you, a Republican? Ha ha ha! Yes. No, I've always hated tacos. So I initially hated tacos for 2 reasons. Will you eat a tamale with just meat filling from the starch? Yes, because I have made tamales with just meat filling. And, I've made that. Bitch, pumpkin pie is different. No, the fuck it isn't! That's a starch and a starch! It's literally pure pumpkin. And pumpkin is a starch. And sweet potato pie, you completely glazed over that. Sweet potato pie. Ma'am. I know, Athena. Hey. That's a squash, not a starch. You are correct on that. I was going off. I was saying pumpkin, but thinking potato. Point is, you completely glazed over sweet potato pie. I was not retarded. I was distracted. I just explained! Which one of the Chaos Gremlins? This one. My mouth was saying one where my brain was thinking another. But again, sweet potato pie. That is a starch and a starch. So what is your phrase to that, ma'am? Whenever she gets real mad, she gets super chatty. And right now, she got real mad because Orion dared to step into her headspace. Huh, didn't you? Yes, you did. Ma'am. Ma'am. We're gonna move this because you're running all over it and you're making a mess. Thank you. Same thing. I mean, they essentially equal out to the same thing in the way that they taste. So that's why, in my opinion, if you're gonna candy a yam or candy a potato, a sweet potato, or candy carrots, you might as well put them in a pie crust. That's some aggressive affection. Yeah, this is a residual from when she was genuinely aggressive towards people. Which makes me full circle all the way back to the beginning of this stream when people are coming in and getting mad at me. It's because I know what I'm fucking talking about. Because I know I scared you. I made a kissy noise. What are you doing? Athena? What are you doing? Look at her tail. What? Come here. Come here. She likes aggressive pets. Yes, she does. What? He's back there. He can't bother you. He can't bother you. I mean it. He can't. I know. What, angry girl? You gotta come to me. You gotta come to me. There you go. Come on. Because Orion pushed her boundary, so now she's all about, why do I always get into dumb arguments with you? Because you always look for dumb arguments. I never try to do this. Yes, you do. Athena. Girl, you doing that to yourself. She just shocked herself twice on the metal bar that holds it up. She got static shock from it and jumped back twice over it. What, Athena? What? Is that what you wanted? Yeah. Because she is desperate for my attention today. She's been like this the last 3 days. All of them been all over me. It's been ridiculous. I have not been able to escape from the affection. What? But that's why I'm going back to the beginning. The reason why Athena talks like that is because when she was first out, there was zero problems. I don't seek confrontation. That's a lie. When I first saw Athena, she was a wee little baby off of Facebook Marketplace. And she was a very affectionate, very normal cat. No problems. The problem is she grew up. When she went to her real owner for a while, the kids in the household did not leave her be. She was constantly getting grabbed at, getting dragged around. She had no space. And what ended up happening over time is she became aggressive because she felt like there was nowhere she could hide. Because the moment she came out, the kids were right there. They would not give her any space. They wanted to touch her, and they were little. 3 of them were back to back to back. And so as a result, I could not be over here. When I'm literally touching her leg right now. Yeah. See this aggression, this would have resulted in me getting bitten. And what that is, she spicy chats. It's always, if you notice, it sounds like it's almost on a borderline growl. That's just how she is now. She now always talks like that. That is purely how she communicates. She doesn't really comprehend how to be soft, if you will. She doesn't really have a softness to her, if you will. And because of that, when I got her in 2022, I said this at the beginning of the stream, she was aggressive. I could not have her like this, where I'm touching her. She would lash out. She would be nice to me sometimes because she remembered me and I was not someone who got in her face. But she would lash out if she felt you were in her space too long. She just wanted to be left alone. And so for a fair portion of the time I had her for the first year that she was back at my house, I literally would leave her alone in the crate all day long. I would let her out for a little bit of time. I'd give her some play, and I would let her come to me if she wanted attention. Other than that, no. And as you guys have seen on stream, she now will choose to not allow me to say no. Woo! Are you okay, baby? You slid right off there. Are you all right, baby girl? Are you all right? You're a good girl. And so I think she... Okay, you got a little cut in the bottom of your chin, huh, kid? Is that what hurt you? Yeah? What? And so... Emo, you start arguments every time you're here, right? Anyone hear about the Shrek theory? I don't want to know. I don't. That sounds wrong. I don't trust that for a second. But, so with Athena, what ends up happening is she became very attached to Starman and I. And so she ended up never going back to her original home because she started acting more normal here. There's something, yes, I do believe, because you get very angry very quickly when what I'm saying, and then I don't address you quick enough, you get even angrier. That is something that happens. But it's okay, Emo, because I still love you. We just spicy together. Fucking chat, why? Because it's me. I don't know, it's a new thing. This never delayed like that before. And my internet bill is paid, so I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's newer, this delay, and I don't know how to fix it. I really don't. But the Shrek theory is that men make women versions of themselves? I blame our mutual Italian hot-headedness. I will accept that. Okay, so here's what I will say, and this is going to be the last thing I say because then I do have to go. Because I'm getting hungry. If somebody makes you a worse version of yourself, it has absolutely nothing to do at all with it being a man or a woman. It's because you picked the wrong person and they brought out the worst in you. And that's in family. That's in friendships. That's in relationships. Because there's a reason why the phrase toxic friend exists. Because I hate to say it, but the company you keep really does dictate the person you are. And if they do not start to change themselves to the better when they're around you, or if they do not respect your boundaries, yeah, it is true that sometimes they can make you worse. You know, eventually, if all you do is hang out with druggies, and the only time they hang out with you is if they can do drugs, eventually they're going to get mad that you're not doing drugs with them. So that's just food for thought. Now, I know that this kind of sounds like it's opposite of what I mean when it comes to, like, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Because, obviously, speaking of food, any recommendations on how to make carbonara? Look up the Pasta Queen. That's my recommendation. The Pasta Queen is the best. She makes amazing food. I love her recipes. I think she has some of the best versions of any of these recipes on the internet. That's who I would go to. Pasta Queen. I love her. See, now, I am not familiar right off the bat, but Corinthians 15:33. Let us look together, kids. Corinthians Corinthians. $15. $33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. An excellent. You get your Jesus ashes? No, I did not. You guys know I don't actually go to church currently. I'm kind of not pleased with, especially now that I found out that a certain island owner stayed in the Vatican. That's tomorrow? No, that was last week, babe. Ash Wednesday already passed. We are in Lent now. What's crazy is last week was the Chinese Lunar New Year, Ramadan, Lent, all sorts of shit. Kinda late, but I still need to finish Hunty's drawing too. Aww. Well, don't forget, guys, I'm going to be posting about the, tinfoil hat once I get it colored. But I'll at least post the line art. No snacking. Just gotta be good. You just gotta... Here's the main thing, my fellow Christians, during this Lenten season. If nothing else, the best habit you can develop during this time is giving of yourself. Donate more, volunteer more of your time, agree to help your friends. I recently found out I was doing communion wrong in my old church, and it scares. How are you doing communion? Unless you're medically exempt. See, I'm medically exempt because of my IBS. Because if I don't eat food the way I'm supposed to, like, 3 square meals, all that jazz, if I don't have high protein, it's not good. So I have to. That is a fact. Oh, it's so nice that I can just slick back my hair now and just not have it all up and on my ears. Ugh. But yeah, so I said it 100% correct. Corinthians 15:33. Udi hasn't beaten my butt. You are fine. But guys, I'm going to let you all go because it's now 8:17 and I was supposed to get off 40 minutes ago. I love you guys. Please be my reminders on Thursday. We are drawing Tony's birthday art because we know that Tony has been a great friend to the channel and to me. I went to the gym yesterday. My dumbass ate my leftover Valentine chocolate. Listen, we're all going to falter. I now have a walking pad and I still haven't used it because I'm scared of it. I am scared of it because it's faster than I expected. So, we're all faltering, but we have to pick ourselves back up. But I love you all. I will see you all Thursday. We're going to draw on Thursday. Pray for your fellow man. Pray for all of us right now. Spring is on its way. Pray for Orion and whoever. I committed to it. I will get it done. I know you will, baby. Hi, Orion. I see you, buddy. And pray that whatever Orion is trying to kill does not get killed. And also, pray for me, because as you all know, I just accumulated another nearly $3,000 bill at the vet. Oh, but I love you guys. I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful night. Remember to tell people that are important to you that you love them to be safe. So guys, I love you. Be safe. God bless. And have a wonderful night. Goodbye, everybody.